Right, good morning. Let me see if this thing is recording very well. Now I'm going to show you how to use the Cajma paving software solution that we designed for them. So this is a login form. Straight go to login. The domain is admin. The username is admin. Again, everyone will have their own username and passwords. So that is my password. So let's go to stock. This is what has been able to be created by the staff at Cajma. You can see that here we have the code, we have the description, we have the category, type, packaging, the weight. This is a quantity. Of course, this one changes based on the production that has been done. The reorder level, the pieces in meter square. How many pieces do we have in 1 meter square, in 1 square meter? So what is the buying price per square meter, and what is the selling price, and that is the VAT. So again, this is the information that has been fed, that is ready for use. So I'm going to show you how to create a new item very quick. So we shall start by the code. Let's say 1 2 3 4, and then test product. Then we are going to say this is a cabro and it's a finished item packaged in pieces. So what is the weight of one piece? Let's say 1.6 kgs. How many quantities do we have? 1500, and we want to know when we hit the level of 100, we want to see or know that we need to reorder them. So how many pieces make a square meter? You can call it 20. This is just demo. So how much do we, what is the buying price? The buying price is a determinant of the cost of production, the cost of producing that particular 1 square meter. So this is going to be given by the production manager and the office, of course. So let's say, for example, this is 165 and we are selling it at, say, okay, per meter square 1200. So again, we have to say the VAT is 16 if it is VAT inclusive, or of course if we charge VAT for that. Then you need to browse for the image. We can pick whichever image. Let's pick this beautiful image of Dave and Eva. So let us save that. So after that, you have created the item already in stock. So if I type test product, you'll be able to see it right here, and you can view the item. You can always change this if you need to update. So you click on that, probably put that photo, update. The next time you look for that item, it will have a different image, but since I like this one, let's have that one. And again, you can also change anything else and click update. Alright, so after that, let's go ahead and create an order. So how do we do that? Process, you click on process orders. So the moment you hit generate, this one automatically comes. So if we preset that we are going to start the orders from 11:55, so you hit generate, the next order that is going to come is 11:56. So the customer name, of course, you have to give the client name if you're giving a quotation or if you're giving an order. So you see right now we don't have any existing customer, so we are going to create one very quick. Call him Sami Chege, and the physical area is Kimbo, and his postal address we do not have, and that is his phone number. The PIN we do not have. The email address is probably kamabenz@gmail.com, and we don't have that. We also don't have the opening balance. So the moment you save that, actually, if you've just observed, you filled the business name or the name of the client, the physical location, because again that one is going to be shown on the order. So I'm going to show you how. The telephone number, the email address. Of course, this is used when whenever we create an order, a copy of the order is sent to their email addresses. So I'll show you that in a few. So we select Sami Chege. What do we want to sell him? We want to sell him cabro. This is a price. He wants 6 square meter, and then we can use something like the test product that we just created, 1200. He wants probably 2, and then something like a tile, a rainbow tile. Again, if we want to see the images, how the images appear on the order, on the order form, you see now, like this one for example, we have this, so it will appear like that. So we go back and say that we want to give, well, what is the price, you can change this. Again, this depends on the information that was saved, so call it 1105. So that grand total comes to 15,100. How much deposit has he given? 3,100. This is the balance. How has he paid? By cash. Now the moment you save, it's gonna ask you, do you wish to produce an order or a quotation? Then if it is for an order, you click yes. If it's a quotation, then you click no. So we want to do an order. So the moment you do that, what happens is that it is printed, and of course you can be able to see the information that I was telling you. Now this is a printout that goes to the printer. We have the photos here, we have the description, we have the code, we have the square meters, we have the pieces, the number of pieces, the price, the total, like that, and everything. Of course, this one down here, it tells you the total meter square that this particular order will consume, the number of pieces, and the kgs, and of course the balance and the mode of payment. So this is gonna be printed out and signed. So you see, this is an order form, order number 1, date, the details of the customer right here. So now if you go, this is the same thing that of course is printed on the other side. So if you go to the email address that we had saved, you're going to see that, dear Sami Chege, please find the attached document. The same document is sent to the email address that we had specified on the other side. This is it. Alright, this is again optional. This can be there, and again we can configure the system such that whenever we make any order, it goes straight to Daktari, so that he can be able to see all the orders that have been generated during the day. So after that, what next? We do the invoicing. Yeah, if the order is confirmed, we do the invoicing. So we come and search the order number. So here, whatever will be listed here is only all those orders that have not been invoiced. For example, if I click on this and go ahead and invoice this particular order, the next time we come there, the next time we have a look at that, the next time we go to invoices, you type 1, it is not going to appear because it has already been invoiced. Alright, so it is a process. You start from the order, then you go to invoicing, then you go to delivery. So let us have a look at the invoice again. So I can do a reprint of invoice number 1. So the invoice simply looks like this. It's basically the same as the order form, but now of course this one is an invoice and has a different invoice number. So there we go. Of course, this one also gives you the breakdown of not now the deposit, but of course VAT is right here, and this can be, it has been raised by whoever has logged in, certified by someone, and of course they have to sign. So it looks really good when in color, so we need a color printer. Alright, so now let us go to now the delivery. After the invoicing has been done, the delivery happens. So the moment you click on delivery, it will tell you this order cannot be delivered because there is an unpaid balance of 12,000. So this is a very nice validation, because you cannot be able to produce a delivery unless the whole amount has been paid for. So you come to credit customer payments. All the invoices that have not been paid, they are going to be listed here. So click on an invoice number. I can actually create another order. So let me very quickly create an order of so generate. Now this is the second order, and who will it go to? It will go to Charles Kamau Kabete. We don't have that, and that's his telephone number, 00, email address. We can put an email address right there that I have access to, so that we look at how the order is sent. So Charles Kamau, there we go. So he's going to receive 3 of those, and maybe something else like I don't know, something else like let's select that and say 5. Alright, so the deposit made is 1600 and the payment is cash. So again, this is an order. So if you look at the email, it should show you that the email has been sent to Charles. Is this, let me refresh that. I was using this one for testing purposes. So here we go. So order number 2, dear Charles Kamau, order number 2, like that. So you receive that, dear Charles, like this. So yeah, so this basically happens like so. So let us look at the delivery. If I hit delivery for order number 2, of course it will not appear because we have not invoiced that particular order. So again, we were processing invoice number 1 and it told us that we have an unpaid balance. So if we pay this balance, you see now we have 2 of them, right? So if we pay, we have number 2 and number 1. Number 2 belongs to Charles, a balance of 8,000. Number 1, Sammy Chege, a balance of 12. If this guy pays by cash or by M-Pesa or by check or by direct deposit to the bank, you simply select which option. So for now, let us do cash. The moment you save that, it's going to give, it's going to produce a receipt that has the details that this was a previous balance, this is the amount paid, and this is the balance remaining. Again, if this guy decides to be paying slowly, the 12,000, break it down to so many other payments. Like for example, let's assume Charles decides to pay these 8,000 in bits. So he will come and pay 2,000, generate a receipt, of course, a receipt that will say the previous balance was hold on, it should right, I'm going to check on that, but of course it should show you that the previous balance was 8,000 and what has been paid so far is so much. Like now you see the balance now comes to 6,000. So if we pay the 6,000 again, call it 3,000, of course it's going to show us that the balance, whatever will be printed out is something I'll take care of, but basically it's supposed to, the receipt is supposed to show you the previous balance, the amount paid, and the balance remaining. Okay, so after that we have cleared Sammy's Chege's order. So the moment you click save on this, it will ask you for the plate number of the car. So let's say that it was delivered by KCB 306P. The moment now we save that, what happens is that a printout again comes that tells you this is the delivery number, right? It was the delivery, the invoice number was number 1. Again, this is based on what we will preset. The delivery number is 1, like that, and these are the details. So of course, and we have all these validations to take care of, the total weight, the total number of pieces. Again, you can observe that the delivery does not have the amounts, just have the quantities in terms of the item quantities. So after that, of course, you have completed the whole thing. So we start from the process, we start from the order, we generate either an order or a quotation, then after that we do an invoicing. I mean, what invoicing basically means is putting the VAT amounts, the date of invoice, and everything like that. And then we also have the delivery. So it is as simple as that. So I want us to practice that. I want us to use this system. It's been long overdue. Let us use this system. Let us bring in as much information as possible so that we can make it perfect. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video is helpful.